Thank you, Eric. We are thrilled to be launching bank filing here today at Finovate. We are so excited about bank filing because this is a solution that provides a fantastic return on investment to business banks. And the reason why it does is because it solves a problem that business banks are facing. And this problem is the challenge of collecting financial information from business customers that the bank has lent money to. So let's understand this problem a bit deeper. When the bank lends the business money, it comes with terms and conditions. And generally those terms and conditions include the rights to collect information from the business. Trial balances, management accounts, debtors, stock, etc. That process for the bank, though, is extremely costly. Typically, it involves a bank manager having to send reminders to the businesses to send in this information. That's through emails, phone calls, etc. Then when this information arrives at the bank, it can be in hard copy dropped off at the branch, it can be scanned, it can be emailed. It's not in a format that's particularly useful for the bank. So the bank has to recapture that information into a digital format that they can use, and then often calculate ratios from that information. Now, this is a very costly process from the bank. Bank filing automates these processes, so we want to take you through it. Andrew, if you'll show us. So the first reminder that a customer gets is on an email. In this case, it's ABC Engineering. You can see on this reminder that they're due to send a trial balance to the bank. So the business logs into bank filing and gets their dashboard. The left-hand part of the dashboard, you can see the calendar showing which information is due to be uploaded and which will be due next. On the right-hand side are certain business measures and credit ratios that are pertinent to that business. So the business goes to the calendar and goes to the TB block that you see in orange, clicks on that. It takes the business through to the upload page. From here, the business goes and selects the output from its accounting package and pulls it into bank filing. So this information will now be pulled into bank filing. And as you can see here, the trial balance is now inside bank filing in a digital format. So Andrew will save that into bank filing. And both the calendar has been updated, showing that information is no longer required, and the business measures and credit ratios are being updated. So now we want to show you the bank's view. So Andrew will log out and go back in as the banker. So when the banker logs in, the banker has a different dashboard. In the left-hand block is the view of the bank's portfolio, this particular banker's portfolio. The green is the customers who are up to date and sending the information. The other blocks detail the proportion that are a month behind, 2 months behind, 3 months behind, etc. The two charts on the right show certain ratios that are pertinent, be they business ratios or credit ratios that are pertinent for that banker and that banker's portfolio. Now, this banker wants to go and interrogate and see how ABC Engineering is performing. So Andrew goes to the Select Business page, and here you can see a list of all the businesses that are in this banker's portfolio. In this case, ABC Engineering is first. So Andrew selects ABC Engineering, and you see the same dashboard that the business had, the business view. The calendar, so you can see which information is there and which isn't. And now you'll see the business measures and the credit ratios have been updated to reflect the latest information that has been brought in. You'll notice there's a downward trend there on some of the business measures. So the banker thinks that they need to go and have a more detailed look at the information. So the banker can now go through to the charts. And you'll see in the chart on the top left that the green there, the net profit, has been decreasing over the last few months. In fact, it's the net loss over the last few months. So hence the downward trend in the business. And the banker knows that they now need to go and look at this information and at this business in more detail. Thank you, Andrew. So let's just recap on what we've seen. We've seen the alerts and reminders being automated by bank filing and sent out to the customer on behalf of the bank. We've seen the information being collected in a digital format that the bank can use to slice and dice, and we can generate ratios for the bank. All of those things are automating manual processes that the banks are undergoing and is costing the banks a lot of money. This results in a fantastic ROI for the banks. We've seen with some of the banks we're working with ROIs in the region of around about 600%. We would love to show you the business cases up here, but at Finovate, we obviously can't show you slides in that. But we'd be happy for you to come past the booth afterwards, and we'll take you through the business cases and show you the technology in more detail. Thank you very much for your time.